Hello, my name is Markel Small, and today I'm going to be talking about the new reality show WAGs on the E Network. So I just got done watching the first episode on demand, and let me just tell you, it's so childish that I'm lost for words. I don't really have nothing to say about the show because it was just so childish and it was funny at the same time. So I kept on watching, but at the same time, I'm so disappointed in the show. So mostly what happens is every reality show, we're always introduced to the people. They always show us the cast and then they tell us their background story. So we meet all the wives and the fiancés. So we met them, then we get to see who they were dating. And the only reason I watched the show was because of Barbie Blank, who was also known as Kelly Kelly. So I was only watching to see her character because I noticed on WWE she wasn't really loud, she wasn't really outspoken, she didn't look crazy like all the other reality stars. So I wanted to see how she would act on the show. The show was just stupid, is all I have to say. They even say in the intro, one of the girls who's a wife, she's like, yeah, we're WAGs. It stands for wives and fiancés and girlfriends. And if you're not one of them, and if you're just a hoe, then you're not a WAGs. You're not part of our group. I'm like, what the fuck? You have groups just for people who date athletes, and you call them WAGs? And then she's like, yeah, the girlfriends, we don't even consider them a WAG because they might just be there for the season. So everybody's is trying to get that ring. We're all trying to get that one ring and be a wag. And I'm like, what? You're trying to get a ring? Like, is that like a job profession? Like, you're trying to get a fucking ring on your finger? And I'm like, this is like some childish shit that you would hear in college. I can understand. Like, in college, if somebody was saying that childish shit, I would be like, yeah, they're like young. But these people are like in their late 20s, early 30s. They are like too old to be talking about they're trying to chase a ring and be that one wag. And they even said like Sundays, those are the days for us. That's sorry. They're like Sundays, those are the days for us. That's when we get to shine on the red carpet and watch our men. And we have to be the loudest. That's one of the rules. We need to be the loudest and we have to be the number one fan of our man. That's one of the rules to be a wag. I'm like, what the fuck? That's a rule. You have to be one of the loudest bitches on the one of the loudest bitches on the benches. That's one of the rules to be a wag. And then they're like, another rule is you have to wear all designer clothes. You have to look all that because anybody can replace you. And I'm like, this shit is so childish. Like, who says shit like that? You have to dress the best. I mean, who thinks about dressing and looks? Don't y'all have a job? Don't y'all have things to do? Y'all are shopping for $1 million dresses just to look the best on a Sunday night? Doesn't even make sense. So we see their houses, we see them talking to their men. There was one thing where there was like two girls, Olivia and some other girl. I think they were twins or they were sisters. So all the girls, all the reality shows, they always have to fucking, have one event where everybody's together. And that shit's so scripted. I mean, y'all bitches don't even know each other, but you all have to be in the same room while the cameras are rolling, really. So we see Olivia and her twin, and they say something. One of the wags, I don't really care what their names are. One of the wags say, "Oh yeah, that's a girlfriend of one of the football players." She's like, "I don't consider her a wag. Why is she hanging out with us? She's just a girlfriend." Blah blah blah. And I'm like, "Oh my god, this bitch is so stupid. She really cares if that's a girlfriend or not. She can't hang out with you because she's not a wife or a fiance. That don't make no sense." So the girl named Olivia, or it was her twin, I'm not sure. She was like, yeah, I don't know why that one girl has an issue with me. Both our men play on the same team, blah, blah, blah. And then she was trying to make a short conversation, but the girl was zipping her drink and ignoring her and being once again, childish and not talking to her. And then she was like, "Does your man still play, or is he retired?" And then she's like, "He still plays." And then she went behind the scenes, where they have the purple room where they talk shit about other castmates. Oh, this bitch knows my man. My man and her man are best friends. How the hell does she not know that he still fucking plays? I'm like, oh my gosh, she making a big deal out of nothing. So they asked the sister. The sister said she's single. That's when Barbie Blank is like, "Would you date a hockey player? I know a hockey player." And then that's when the girl was like, "No, the last hockey player I dated cheated on me." And then that's when she's like, "What are you saying about me and my fiance? You think he's cheating on me? Is that what you're saying?" Blah, blah, blah. And then that's when the girl was like, "I don't even know your situation. I don't even know who your man is to be saying all that. I was saying about my situation." Then the other girls was like, the other wags were saying, "Yeah, how dare you say that about Barbie Blank's husband? He ain't like that. He ain't like that. How dare you talk about her husband like that?" And then one girl was like, "Yeah, that's wrong for you to say that. Why are you saying that?" I'm like, really? You making a big deal out of nothing? And then that's when the girl was like, "Can I see your ring?" And then that's when Barbie, shows her the ring. "Oh, here's my ring." And then that's when the girl was like, "Oh, that's small." And then that's when everybody was all stunned. Why would she say that? Blah, blah, blah. And then it goes to the next scene. So in the next scene, we see the two twins, Olivia and the other girl. I don't remember her name. We see them. One girl, she's getting her vagina checked for some reason, talking about being a wag. It's not only important on what's on the outside, it's important what's on the inside. And that's when I was like, I'm fucking done watching this shit. I mean, why am I watching this? This is pointless. This is pointless. Why am I watching this show? Nothing's really going on. I mean, come on. There is no drama. There's no storyline. There's nothing. Nothing going on. So why the fuck am I watching this show? I turned it off. I know. I saw the coming up next. They go on a trip to Las Vegas. I'm like, I don't even want to see that shit because they probably going to be arguing about who's sitting where. I'm a hockey player, wife. I'm supposed to sit on the left. You're supposed to sit on the right. I'm like, I don't even want to see this shit. So I just turned it off, ran to the laptop, and I'm telling y'all right now, y'all ain't missing nothing. If y'all like that shit, and you like seeing women bragging about them being married to an athlete and them being part of a sorority because they date an athlete and they're married to one, then that's the show for you. But if you have better things to do or better things to watch, don't fucking watch this show. Because that show, down the drain, garbage. Oh, I forgot to tell you, I saw another scene with one of the wags talking about, what she's talking about. There's always on this one reality show where somebody's crying to the parent, "I love the life, but he's always so busy. He's always so busy, and I'm afraid he's cheating. Should I leave or should I go? He's always busy, and I know that's part of the life." I mean, we heard this shit on all the reality show. Basketball Wives, Love and Hip Hop. We heard this shit before, where you're dating somebody who's a celebrity and they have a big schedule and you're afraid they're cheating. We've seen the formula before. Give us something fucking brand new. I just turned it off. So that's my review on Wags. I thought the name of it was Wages for a minute. They might as well call it Wages because they have a better chance of getting more viewers, because if you saw Wages on your TV guide, you'd probably be like, what the fuck is this show about? And that's the review. Watch it if you want. If you watch it, message me, tweet me, comment what you think about it. But to me, thought it was boring. I'm probably going to watch it again and make another video if I'm bored, if I just want to have a good laugh. But other than that, I'm not watching it. Have a nice day and thank you for watching.